Hello everybody, it's Severine Nocturne and I am doing a reading for the magnificent
Ronnie Moonborne.
And the deck I'm using today is going to be the Shadowscapes by Stephanie Punman. And yes, I keep my book just in case, because sometimes like I have to look and be like, So, we're going to do a past life, and I'm going to do a 5-card spread. And I keep it in this bag, and I wrap it in a cloth that I have, and I charge it with a piece of fluorite. And I'm just going to give it a quick shuffle, and if you watch the other video, you probably just shake your head at me. It's pretty terrible too, because my parents are very into like card games.
I didn't know that.
They are, and they judge me every time.
I've only got to where I can do that, and I still do it badly.
Yeah. My dad will be sitting there doing some stuff and just like insanely well, and I'm sitting here, breaking it up like this. Because although I'm an artist and I'm usually pretty good with my hands as far as like coordinated stuff like that, it's just not.
It's your craft, you do it the way you want to do it.
That's kind of how I feel too. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to put my hand on it and just kind of draw some energies. And I'm going to give it to him, let him do a shuffle.
I'm feeling the song.
Yeah, the drums, gosh.
I wish I could tell you what it was, but my phone... I don't believe in technology around my practice.
I'm a little more...
For the sake of the video, I mean, the camera's fine. It's not so close. But, like, I wouldn't want my cell phone sitting right here next to it. And it's just... One is I find technology distracting.
I feel like it could be depending, but I tend to use at least my Kindle more like a informative thing. Like, I'm not playing games or anything. I keep herb apps and things like that on my Kindle, so I do a lot of reading and stuff, so that I can be like, what is this good for? It's like it's speaking to me right now, but what is it good for? But it just kind of depends.
Okay.
Good juice.
We are not burning any incense. Shame on us.
We'll get around to it eventually. I thought we might do that in the next one.
This is the house where there's always some type of incense going. There's always a smoky smell in this house.
There really is always a smoky smell in this house. Okay. Ace of Cups.
Love Ace of Cups.
I'm getting the sense that this life was a very fulfilling experience. That you sort of went in and adjusted to everything as needed. And if there was difficulty, you were willing to kind of get through it whatever way you needed to. And you were adjustable, and you weren't, very stuck in your way.
I used to be very stuck in my way in this life. I was a stubborn little kid. That's interesting.
That is very interesting. Look!
Who is that?
That's death! Well, I think that sort of goes hand in hand with this being flexible. I think that you were put in a position where you kind of had to sort of transform into something else. Like, I don't feel like it was a bad transformation. Maybe you were going through a difficulty at this point.
It was like a needed transformation.
A very needed transformation. This one is the Two of Pentacles.
Pentacles deal with possessions.
But that particular one, you notice how it's kind of him balancing the two, like he's juggling. So it's sort of going along with the others of like having to kind of move with what was given to you. So I feel like you faced a lot of obstacles in this life, but you never let it really get you down or define who you were.
How was alphabet?
Defying gravity. I feel like there was a lot of you just going, if it's out of my control, then I can't worry about it, you know, so I need to kind of just figure out the next step. And really, I'm getting an Asian feel right now. Ooh.
What's that?
This is a card of deceit. It's the Seven of Swords. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but
I had to sneeze when that card came up. What's going on?
bless you.
Well then.
And the guy is wearing a mask to match the birds, the black birds that are trying to capture the swords, and he's actually succeeded in taking one under false pretense.
So am I the deceiver or am I the deceived?
Typically when that card comes out it means you were the deceiver. But I don't know. I feel more like you were the deceived because I get a strong sense that this swan is you. Like in this card.
I was a swan.
So someone very close to you deceived you and pretended to be someone they were not. And I almost feel like it might have been a spouse, to be honest with you.
Oh no, I am single now, by the way, so we're good. I have no accusing of anyone in this life.
And the Hierophant came up.
Interesting.
That is interesting. So
Wisdom is the vibe I'm getting.
that's sort of the vibe I was getting too. But another thing that really speaks to me about what I was just reading is that there's sort of, you had this ingraining of tradition, but also understanding that some traditions needed to be let go. So I feel like you were probably in a time period where maybe there was religious conflict going on.
Interesting.
And I feel like although you valued the traditions, you understood the need to let some things go.
Going back to that transformation.
So I feel like that's a lot of what it is. And I feel like whoever deceived you probably had a hand in how you ended up dying. And
Oh well then.
I'm kind of, I know we're on this one, but I'm still getting vibes off of that. I feel like this kind of goes with everything else, and that this is sort of
how it ended for me.
how it ended.
That's sad.
Well, at least you were a good person.
And the vibe I'm getting is that it was an emotional death as well.
Feel like it too.
Like, because I was truly deceived. Which, children, that tells you, just because you feel something, don't mean that person will feel the same for you.
Definitely true. Well, I think that's it for this one. You can go ahead and put the cards back if you want.
Alright. Alright guys, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.
And we'll see you guys in the next one, and be sure to check out our show. And I will post the link in the description box. Have a good one.
Bye, blessed be.
Smote it be.